careers.
Vehicle and asset finance from ABSA, going off the beaten track to find solutions.
Nissan won no less than 6 out of the 8 production car races in the 2007 ABSA Off-Road Championship, and the giant Japanese manufacturer is planning to pick up where they left off. One of their key factors to success is their technology and the clever use of it. Motorsport manager Glenn Hall.
Well, the technology in these off-road pickups is actually quite extensive, and we've got 3 major manufacturers fighting for the championship. So we put a lot of emphasis on our past experience and developing new small features continuously to make the cars faster and faster. And of course, reliability is such a key issue, so the drivers can push them harder for longer.
And that's exactly what happens in off-road racing. But Nissan seems to be doing it better for longer. It all comes down to knowledge.
For us, the technology that we learned during all of the events that we've done over the past 8 years is substantial. Going to Dakar and having literally 10,000 K events is also an incredible wealth of knowledge that one can gain in actually a short period of time. So we access those technologies literally, on a daily or weekly basis, going back, what broke, how did we make this, and how can we do it better next time.
Not that they haven't been doing it well already, but where does their strength lie? Is it teamwork, the cars, reliability? What really works?
Well, I think that the strength in any team is the individuals, and of course I head up the team, but I'm only just a small part of that. Everybody pushes hard together, and we try to act as a family and try to grow together, and we have simple sort of buy-off lines that I like, that every day we must try and learn something new, and we've got a lot of new young technicians on board, and it's a great privilege to be able to teach them stuff and watch them grow, and that's how we grow the team and get stronger and stronger.
Hall was awarded one of the most prestigious awards in South African motorsport and was humbled by the experience.
I was very fortunate to receive the accolade from the Colin Watling Award for achievements outside of in motorsport, but not as a competitor. And that again is a tribute to the entire team and really all the experience that we've gained, and it's a real honor and a most enjoyable evening. It was too. There's 200 or 300 very influential people there from business and from the sport, and of course the media who made this possible. Well, we've got a small change this year. We've got Francois, who's decided to take a sabbatical away from the car. He wants to go and do a little bit of traveling and develop some business opportunities he's got, and I expect we might well see him back again in the future. And so Hannes will be partnered by Jean Moore. Jean is a really great guy with fit in well to the team, which is very important to us, and he's young to be able to stay with us for a long time. We don't like changing team members too often, actually, because it's quite nice. We're tight and we're close, and everybody helps each other. So I think John will fit in well. And of course we've got Duncan and Ralph, who did a fantastic job last year. Duncan winning his 2nd championship. So we've got a lot of experience there. And we've got Ivar Tollefsen from Norway, who's really grown last year and shown how consistency, methodical approach, which he is, and I mean, he's a very successful businessman, and he's been developing his skills during the year and finished 3rd in the championship. Fantastic achievement, I think, especially considering the fierce competition that we've got. We've got a great strength in our privateer lineup, and of course the privateers are the backbone of our sport, and that's really what we're trying to build into the future. These guys, without them, we wouldn't have a sport. So, and in Nissan, we've got a nice, small, very competitive bunch of guys. We've got Henry Zamatin in the Class D hard body with Ryobi sponsorship this year. They're going to do a great job, I'm sure. Fitzia Labuskakny with his Raconics hard body as well, who was really pushing and led the championship at one point last year. So those guys are heading our Class D. We've got Thomas Randall in Class E. Now Thomas has been showing potential for the last 18 months, and we'll be pushing him to win the championship this year. He's really got the potential, he's got the speed, and just needs to get a bit of the reliability sorted out in his vehicle, and he'll be there.
The privateers pulled Nissan through to another manufacturer's trophy, and Hall is aware that they would not have done it by themselves.
The privateers in winning the manufacturer's championship are essential. Without them, we simply could not do it. So, we place a lot of pressure on them, and we'd like to really extend our sincere thanks to all of the privateer entrants we have in Nissan, and without them, we couldn't do it.
What is the Nissan team strategy for 2008? What have they got up their sleeves?
Yeah, the strategy for 2008, wow, I think it will be pretty similar to 2007. So I'll be asking the drivers, A, drive as fast as you can, B, don't damage the cars, C, be at the finish, and hopefully the rest will take care of itself. You know, we've got some really great guys. The cars have been so reliable. You know, the Navara has been a real revelation for us. With last year, if we added up, we did 15,000 racing kilometers and literally only had 2 minor failures in the car, and one of them shouldn't have even really happened. So the reliability has been great, and of course this gives the confidence to the drivers to be able to push for 6 hours at a time, flat out, and it's tough out there. So that'll be the strategy for 2008. Go as fast as you can for as long as you can and bring it home.
There are some changes to the production car category, but nothing earth-shattering. The 3 classes intrinsically remain the same. The prolific championship-winning navigator Franz Jordan, however, is the production car representative in 2008.
The classes are basically the same as in the past. You know, in every aspect of sport, there are rules. And in our sport, in motor racing, and in more particularly in this case in off-road racing, we have to abide by the Motorsport South Africa rules. It's all inscribed in the book. When you buy your license, you get all the regs and rules, and you build your car according to that. On the production side, we basically only got 3 classes.